I'm Clara Johnson, and I'm 13 years old. I'd like to be a marsh ambassador because I really enjoy the aquarium. I love nature, and I want to help people learn about and love the place where we live. Some fun facts about me. I've had 28 pets, including dogs, cats, fish, chickens, and guinea fowl. In fact, I'm raising 4 chicks right now to add to our flock of hens. Another fun fact about me is I've been studying Muay Thai for over 3 years now. I won a medal at a competition in New York, and I help my instructors teach other students. Oh, and I love Shakespeare. As I said, I'd like to be a marsh ambassador because I love nature. I live in Back Bay, and I'm surrounded by marshes. I've grown up exploring the environment, and I would love the opportunity to learn more about it and then share that knowledge and appreciation with others. Besides growing up surrounded by marshlands, I had the opportunity to go to Nature Camp, a 2-week conservation camp in the George Washington National Forest. The counselors there taught us about different ecosystems, and we learned how to find and identify organisms that live in those habitats. During the limnology section, for instance, we used special nets to collect minnows, crawdads, water pennies, and other animals to research and learn about. One of the other subjects I studied there was mycology, something I want to share. So last fall, my brother and I found this log in the undergrowth along the ditch line in our yard. It has 2 different types of fungus on it. It has shelf fungus and parchment fungus, but they're all one species. They're turkey tail. The shelf fungus is called shelf fungus because it grows out of the side of the log like a shelf, and the parchment fungus is called parchment fungus because it looks like paper. The shelf fungus is the fruiting body of the turkey tail because it has the pores on the underside that release the spores. You can tell if it's a false turkey tail versus a real turkey tail because false turkey tails have a smooth underside while real turkey tail has pores. Turkey tails grow all over the world except for Antarctica in any hardwood forest, and they're usually yellow, brown, orange, or red. This one is green because it probably has algae on it. I heard they're edible, but they don't taste good, so I probably won't eat one. I also read that scientists are studying them and their compounds because of their ability to fight cancer. That'd be pretty neat if this little fungus could help so many people. I'm curious to see how long it takes these fun guys to break down this log. It probably won't be too long because it's in such a shady place. Something else that's interesting is this snake skeleton that we found. About 2 years ago, we were doing a renovation on our house, and we found this little guy in the wall. This is a pretty small skeleton, and it's completely intact, except for the tail, which was broken off, but we don't know how long the tail was. This snake has elongated jaws, which means, and they're hinged, so that means that it can eat prey that's larger than itself. It's also a vertebrate, meaning that it has a backbone, obviously. And on larger snakes, you can see something that you can't see on smaller snakes. A long time ago, snakes actually had arms and legs, or just 4 legs. And on larger snake skeletons now, you can still see that they had their shoulders and their hips, where their arms and legs would have been attached. But on smaller snake skeletons like this one, you can't see. Something else that's interesting is that most animals are bilateral, which means that both sides of their bodies are the same if they have 2 organs or 2 body parts on that side. Humans have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 lungs, and 2 kidneys. And so do snakes. But with snakes, their organs are on one side large and normal, and on the other side they're smaller, slightly compressed. And if you were dissecting a snake, you would be able to see that. But this is just the snake skeleton, so you won't be able to see the organs. I already said that this was a vertebrate, and other vertebrates are dogs and cats and other mammals, as well as birds and amphibians and reptiles. But insects and crabs and earthworms are invertebrates, meaning that they have no backbone. So now you've met me, Clara. You've met the turkey tail fungus. You've met a snake skeleton. and I can't wait to meet you at the aquarium. Bye.